What's up, guys? Welcome to another video on my channel. As you can see, it's very dark outside. It's very hard to see anything at all. You may see some lights from the city far away. But yeah, just yesterday I didn't really post much. And these days I haven't really been active. It's because I've just had a lot of deep work to do, right? Just like any person on their way to success, or well, working hard, right? So today you clicked this video probably because of the title, and today the topic is about motivation. And motivation is a very controversial topic, and it's a very controversial power supply, if you can call it that. And motivation is kind of the starter fuel that you can use to just get things started, just take the first steps, just get to know the first bits of information about the stuff you're doing. So motivation for some people lasts very long, for some people it doesn't, so it's different for everybody. But I will just cover what you need to be thinking about either type of person you are. So no matter what person you are, you can follow this. So motivation is for example, you think of a goal, and that goal is you have to reach that goal, right? So in order to reach that goal, you need to work very hard. And that is motivation, basically, in simple words. The urge to work towards something, that's motivation. But the problem with motivation is that most of the time, for most people, when the goal is very far away, the motivation kind of fades after you've started working, and you start feeling less energy, and you feel like you're not reaching your goal, and you feel like you're completely static, you're not moving at all. And that is the problem with motivation. So in order to fix this, there are many things you can do. But one of the most common things, I would say, and the most logical thing, is to develop discipline. And discipline is a very, very, very difficult thing to achieve. And it requires a lot of dedication and also a little bit of motivation in the beginning, but mostly dedication and your willpower. And you can achieve discipline by you can actually do it in very many ways. You can do it, for example, start small habits. For example, do what you absolutely don't want to do. For example, I've just started taking cold showers. I used to hate cold showers, or I still hate cold showers, but whenever I shower every day, so I'll just take a cold shower every day, and slowly the cold shower starts to I start to get more appealing to, I don't hate it as much. And that is kind of what discipline is about. It's kind of like a detox for your dopamine system. That's basically what your discipline is about. It's about keeping your standard level of dopamine as low as possible, so you enjoy things more. For example, anything you do, it'll feel more exciting, more fun, and just all of that. And after you achieve the discipline, you start working towards your goal in another way. Like all the motivation's gone, you just sit and work there for your goal. And this can be good for you to keep going, and it's good for a while, but after a while you'll notice like some types of work doesn't only require you to sit there and work. Like it requires you to actually have willpower, like not willpower, but like it requires you to really want to work. Like you need to be enjoying the work, and you need to be like constantly, you need to be obsessed with the work. And that is the slight problem with only having discipline. Yes, discipline, you should always have a lot of discipline. It's always useful. But the discipline can't be like the majority of the things. Like discipline can't be the only thing powering you to going to work. So you need to actually like hyper obsess with this stuff, and just like absolutely like constantly think about the stuff you're doing, running simulations in your head, and like thinking, like being innovative, like inventing new tactics, new methods of working and stuff, and like actually thinking about reaching your goal and making progress. And once you've like gone over discipline, motivation, and stuff like that, there's this like tendency that if a goal is like far away, I mean like time. So for example, if you have 2 months to achieve this or that, you'll sometimes, it just feels like you have a lot of time, and you just have a lot of time to spare, and you just don't really feel the pressure at all. And then the 2 months end up just flying past, and you haven't really reached your goal, or you're maybe halfway there, but not nearly as finished as you need to be. So in order to solve this, you can break down your goal into, let's say, if your goal was a month away, let's just set a goal for every week. Divide your big goal over the month into 4 smaller parts, and achieve every part per week. And that'll feel much more, because you'll be much more pressurized. And I believe when you're super like pressurized and stressed, you're the most focused, and your work becomes the most efficient. And stress and pressure is also very controversial. A lot of people say that like if you're constantly working under stress and pressure, like you don't actually learn anything. I believe the opposite. I believe like stress and pressure, like they absolutely they skyrocket your efficiency of work. So I really believe in that. But you need to be like realistic with it. You can't constantly be doing it, because if you're doing it like every week, oh shit. I don't know what's happening there. The neighbor's dog just ran out. Yeah, but anyway, if you're like constantly doing like, the high stress, high pressure, it eventually will start fading away as well, because like everything, like it's like the dopamine system, like if you do it a lot, it'll slowly start fading. But if you do it like with the right, I don't know, like the right scale to the right degree, and it's easy to find the right degree. You just do it. Trust me, trust the process. You'll find the right way. And So, and another important thing is with how to like resist and withstand the world around you draining you and stuff. So just, I'm the kind of person, like, I'm not used to, like, I don't really compare myself to other people I see. I know a lot of people like to compare themselves to other people and like how good they are, like on this or that, or how good they look, or like however they look. I don't really care about like comparing myself to other people. And I think the most important thing you should care about in this like area is, are you better than who you were yesterday, or are you better than who you were last month? Like, compare yourself to your past self. And once you start doing this, you'll notice, like, yeah, sometimes you've improved a lot, and sometimes you feel like you haven't improved at all. I think this is a very, very good like starter on like starting to work, because when you see this, like, it's always like so easy to spot the mistakes, spot the bad things about your past self, and it's so easy to fix them, like just by thinking about it, and then like with a little motivation and your discipline, and you can just pretty easily fix that. So just do that, like do that when you feel like you've come nowhere, and just you'll be good to go. And this is a pretty long video, so I will have to break this series up into smaller parts, and today I will end this part, and the next part will come out tomorrow. So guys, stay strong, stay on track, stay hard. I believe in you guys, and I hope you believe in me too. And if you really believe in me and you want to help me, you can do that by just simply pressing the subscribe button. And that helps me a lot in my life. That gives me like dedication to making greater videos for you guys. And it's just a press of a button. It's completely free, and you lose nothing by doing it. So thanks. And as always, good night and peace.